So let's just begin. The truth about price action trading. Now, why did I choose to start off with this topic is that couple of months back, I remember I was running my a course. Actually, it's a pre-recorded training for speed breaker trading strategy, and of course, I had used my own name, but it was based on basic price action principles and maybe some indicators. It's a combination of classic trading pattern and certain pointers that I have added to that strategy. Okay, so I was running the advertisement, and a lot of times people came and commented on my ad that nothing works, only price action works, and you should not use anything else. Okay, now of course most of them did not even know what my training was, because if they were hardcore price action traders, they would know that the trading method that I'm teaching in that particular strategy is at its core based on price action. Okay, then of course I met a couple of other students as well, where they're directly asking me a question that do I teach price action trading or not. Okay, so that's why today I'm going to reveal my personal views, or what I feel is the truth behind price action trading. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready. Good to see Pavan and well, Vicky, Rahul, Akash. I can't give views on the December series itself, but as you can see right now, it is extremely bullish. And I don't see any particular reason why Nifty shouldn't cross its it should continue its bull reign. So I'm totally bullish on Nifty, but specific targets I'll probably be giving it in my weekly Nifty live. So the levels to watch out, you can probably check it out in that. Okay, but definitely strongly bullish view is what I'm keeping for December. Okay, so we have, wow, Divesh, Lokpal Singh and Rishabh, welcome all. Okay, so let's just start with today's topic, the truth about price action trading. Okay, so situation is everybody's talking about price action trading. The moment you go to YouTube, you will see, or if you're looking for classes, if you're looking for traders training, then everybody says भाई सिर्फ price action trading चलता है और कुछ नहीं चलता है. Okay, and what exactly is this price action? So I'm going to go to Investopedia, because that is where I believe is a standard definition of stuff, because that's the most common website, because everybody might have their own definition. Market is an open environment, and everybody has their own definition of price action. So I'm going to read from Investopedia. People who are on Facebook can probably see it directly on their screen. So what is price action? Hold on, my page has frozen. Okay, I am just going to go directly to price action. Particularly means it generally refers to the up and down movement of a security's price when it's plotted over time. So basically how the price is moving on a chart over a period of time. Okay, different looks can be applied to a chart to make trends in price action more obvious for traders, and technical analysis, formation and chart patterns are derived from price action. Okay, this is again directly from the website of Wikipedia. But in general, what people say is that price action trading means no indicator based trading. Okay, that is what the general definition, that you only use movement of candles, clean charts. And I personally don't overcrowd my charts as well, but that's what price action actually means. So if you go by the definition, everybody else is also using price action. Okay, and here are the two common myths that people get confused about in price action. Okay, first is it is the best trading system. Okay, so let me tell you, just because it's labeled price action does not make it the best trading system, because if it had been the best, the world's #1 trading system, then every trader on this planet in every country would have just used price action trading system. But that is not true. There are many traders who use other forms of method. Some use indicators, some use chart patterns, some use even Fibonacci levels. There are many ways to trade, and it's a vast subject. So there is Ishimoku, then there is Bollinger Bands. There are so many things that are happening, and there are various traders who are successful in those particular fields of analysis as well. So pure price action is the best trading system, is a big fallacy. So don't fall for that. Now, does that mean that it doesn't work? No, I'm not even saying that the price action trading system that is propagated is not working. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that don't just label it best because one YouTuber has said so. Okay, try it on your own and then decide if it's the best trading system for you, which is what I say for every trading system, time frame and mechanism, because you have to make it very customized and personal for yourself. Okay, but don't just blindly follow it. Second is, it doesn't use indicators, which is probably the biggest myth of all, that there are no indicators. But I personally will tell you that the number one indicator that they use is the world's oldest indicator. Can you all guess what that indicator is? All price action traders use one indicator, which is the world's oldest indicator. If you can guess and put it in the chat box, I'll just wait for maybe 10 seconds or 2 because there's a delay, but then I'll reveal. Amar Gupta says, I thought indicator was in price action. Well, that's one way to put it, and I'm going to clarify the confusion once and for all today, Amar. Hello Shreyas, Bipin, hi, good to see you after a long time. Rahul. Akash, I will not give any recommendation for buying or selling puts. Please use your analysis. I do recommendations only for equity, and that's a paid service. So, and of course, definitely not for put options or call options. So if you have a view and you want to go for it, that's completely based on your analysis. I will not be able to recommend any specific position as such. I'm really sorry. Okay, Pavan says volume, there is RSI, Prayag, hello, welcome back. Okay, so, well, volume is probably half true. RSI is an indicator, but the oldest indicator in the world is the candlestick itself. One candle, 1 day's trading worth of candle, that little box and with those little shadows that is formed, tells you about 4 important things for that day, and it is a clear indicator of volatility, strength of bullish movement, direction of movement, whether it's bullish or bearish, and volatility as well. And even if the candle is big, usually it is surpassed by good volume, but volume is like a secondary confirmator for that. But the candlestick itself is an indicator. Okay, why? Because indicator, the word itself means that it indicates certain direction of price. It gives you some kind of data and it gives you a direction, indicates. Okay, so if candlesticks themselves are indicators, then why are they saying that they are not going to use indicators? Simple, let me give you the explanation behind it. Okay, the reason why price action trading became very popular is that a lot of new indicators came into pictures some years back, and people were overcomplicating things into their chart because they're thinking that now, again, the common thinking that just because there's a new indicator, that means it will work better. Okay, so they were moving away from classic indicators. So everybody started making the MACDs, ADX, RSI, all of this were becoming more and more popular, and people are forgetting that basic and the obvious way of looking at price, which is through candles. They were forgetting about it. So marketing that particular style of analyzing was again propagated to counter this whole overwhelming number of indicators that had happened. Okay, and some people who started teaching the classic method, they had to put a better name to it so that they will be able to tell people that this is a different way. Maybe it's not the new way, but it's the different way. It is still the old way of trading, which is just looking at candles, looking at your basic trends and being able to trade. And indicators, whatever indicators you use, ultimately they will tell you about the trend strength, or they'll tell you about the direction. These are the only 3 things any indicator is going to tell you. Okay, and that is where price action term itself was marketed heavily And then people started realizing, okay, fine, we can also trade without the complicated indicators which probably crowd out the chart, and make it simple and easy to understand and probably easy to follow as well. And that is where price action became one of the things that people again started tooting. So just like what happens to everything, if it stays for too long, then people start taking extreme views. Okay, and you know what happens when market is in extreme overbought or oversold condition? It has to reverse back. But that has still not happened for price action trading, probably. Okay, so it's basically, price action trading is just a word, just like the word startup. Okay, we all know that for thousands of years people have started their businesses. Okay, but that time the label startup was not there. But to promote entrepreneurship in India, when new wave of entrepreneurship was coming in India last few years, then the whole startup culture started happening, because that was the word that was marketed and it was promoted. And that's why again in India, businesses started growing, new ventures could come in, people could invest in it, because it was marketed and labeled that way. And generally for marketing, label works. Okay, that's as simple as that. But it also helps reach more people, brings more acceptance to people. And that's why the word price action trading works really, really well. And that is because it works in marketing. It's as simple as that. Okay, and then the entire thing takes a shape of a brand as soon as people realize it's a good thing. Like price action trading is actually a very good way of looking at charts, finding price patterns, and then maybe using candles or just pure simple charts to take your positions. It's definitely, in fact, it's one of the most elegant ways of trading. Okay, but then that itself becomes a brand. Okay, and like Bisleri and Xerox. But what happens with the moment people brand something, then anything that is a copy or something similar is branded and labeled under it. And now I won't say fake marketers, but people who have maybe some different product but in the same product line, they'll try to copy it. Then they say, maybe you're getting water from a different company, but bolte Bisleri hai usko. That's the brand value of it. Okay, so a lot of people are teaching a lot of things, but they're calling it price action. Okay, and that may or may not be true and aligned with the basic idea that you need to keep things simple on the chart. Okay, so to clear the confusion today for you, okay, it is just, price action is just a term used to sell this concept easily, okay, for people who are tired of getting confused with so many indicators. Okay, ultimately the reality is very, very simple. Okay, the difference between price action trading and indicator based trading and everything is that ultimately you are going to, let's say, drive a bike. Okay, so you can have a geared bike which has got more power, but you have to manually put the clutch. That is your price action trading. And if you want more processed information, you want easier life, then you can go for a non-geared bike. So that is your indicator based trading, where you don't have to plot many things on your chart. The indicator does it for you, and mathematically things are derived for you, and you can do it slightly easier. It's a little more convenient for you. Okay, the same example can be given for processed food versus unprocessed food. Now that doesn't mean that processed food is basically your indicator, that is easily processed, easily digestible, very tasty, but maybe not good for long term. Okay, similarly unprocessed food is also good, but in terms of chart reading, this is not food. Okay, you can use both, or you can use a combination. You can use either one. Whatever you prefer is actually the best form of trading. Okay, so truth, like I said, candles are indicators, and price action is technical analysis, as simple as that. There is no other way of putting technical analysis. Technical analysis is understanding price on charts. Price action is observing that price. It's as simple as that. So those two words for me personally can be interchanged automatically, because ultimately technical analysis does exactly that. But again, technical analysis is an old word. It's boring, so people don't want to use the word technical analysis. But price action is technical analysis. You can call it whatever you want to. Ultimately, you want to see where the price is going, and the bottom line is not the important point how you discover where the price is going. The bottom line is you should be able to profit from it, and profit is the king in the market. Okay, you should be able to take a position, sizable bets more frequently, and you should be right more than you're wrong. That's the ultimate name of the game in this trading. Okay, so another name that you can use is charting. Same thing. Charting is what? Understanding charts. Charts पे क्या दिखता है? Price. So that's exactly what price action is. Understanding price on charts, and you can use any method for it, but the less number of indicators you use, the more pure unprocessed form of information you're taking, and the more closer you are to the markets is what some people believe, and I also believe in that. That's why I try to keep minimum number of indicators, maybe 1 or 2. That is, again, I don't use indicators for trading, but I definitely use it as a secondary confirmation. So I use a little bit of a combination. Okay, so here's my pro tip. Okay, instead of getting caught up in whether you're learning price action or this based certain specific based system, or there are many names. Even I give names to my strategies just to make it more sellable or more palpable. Okay, but bottom line is you should understand how price moves in the market. That is your number one job as a trader. Okay, and you can do this only if you understand market psychology. So focus entirely on exactly how price moves by understanding how people think in the market. And for that you have various tools, from technical analysis or price action or indicators. Like you can understand trends, so you know where the major momentum is. You understand candles, that means you know what is happening in that day. Okay, you understand the entire chart pattern, so you know what is the major money movement, or where is the maximum trend going to shift. Is it going to continue or change? Okay, trend reversals or continuation patterns are there. Understand volume, because amount of buying tells you clearly that there is going to be major movement or not. Okay, or is it going to be like a false breakout? All of that volume will tell you, because the number of people who are trading will give you much better clues into what is going to happen to the price. And finally you have indicator. That means that is process information that can be used for probably direct triggers of buying and selling, or maybe confirmation, because sometimes momentum can be found out by ADX. Okay, you can use EMAs to find trends as well, so that can be always used as a supporting evidence. So learn all of these, and also pay attention little bit. I'm not saying you need to get too much into it, of fundamentals. At least have an understanding that why price moves in the market in the first place. What is the source? Source is always going to be fundamental analysis. Okay, so understand a little bit about equities and companies and economy. Okay, just about a little bit of basic reading will help you do that. I'm not saying become a fundamental analyst like Warren Buffett. Okay, but understanding that will give you a clear cause and effect relation between why price goes up and why people behave in a certain manner. And then you will never get caught up in labels as मैं price action कर रहा हूँ, या मैं indicator कर रहा हूँ, मैं trading MACD. That is just names. Don't get caught up in the name. Learn the game, use the knowledge, create a combination of analysis of your own, create your own system. Learn as much as possible, but try to learn the core principles first. Trends, levels. Okay, trends, levels and candles are going to be the most hardcore level of understanding. Understand what indicators entirely mean. ये नहीं कि बस यहाँ buy कर ले, यहाँ sell कर ले. If you understand only that, then your knowledge is incomplete and you will never be confident to trade in the markets, right? So use the knowledge, make your own system of whatever combination you prefer. And I've already made a video on the 5-step trading process. Use whatever you like, so that you're comfortable with the knowledge. Make sure that you're good at what you're doing, and then trading will become a second nature to you. Trading will of course become a second source of, or the first source of income for you as you go into this field. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to attend my free training on top 3 ways to find stocks for trading, use the link in the description. And subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. And if you want to be notified immediately whenever I upload a video, make sure you hit the bell icon.